Hello. Hello to Midas, Scruffo, Xavian, Bridget, and hey, Bear. Bear and crew, just in time. I have not made a new raid message yet, a raid alert yet, but I have made new bit alerts. But yes, how's everyone doing? Let's give you a quick shout out. There we go. They were last playing retro. What were you playing, Bear? That's the only one you get, by the way, for the whole stream. Oh, nice. Alex Kid. That's the good stuff. I haven't played Alex Kid in a while. But I have played it before. So I'm using a new controller today, finally. I have to get used to that. But yeah, so when we last saw our faded heroes, Galoof abandoned us. That's pretty much it. You can't spam as Xavian, you can't ever do it again until the next stream. No one can. The spell Toad. Everyone's burn points nicely though. I'll probably upgrade the smackers thing, because that was kind of just a joke to mess with Midas. So I'll probably update that at some point. Let me see, I need to remember how to get to the sheep in there, because I think they have a spell I want, or a song I want. I don't care about any of this stuff. Is there a weapon shop here? I don't think there is, so I just need to remember how to get over to that, because I need to get kicked into the location by one of the sheep into the fence here, I think. Or do I need to go up here and get kicked across the fence? That might be what it is. I don't care about remove. Yeah, here it is. I need to get behind this fella. Go poke. Oh no. Yes. A song. Wait. Do I just have it now? Yeah, I do. Okay. That's a good one. Stop all enemies for a bit. There's treasure hidden behind the waterfall. Yeah, we have a bard and a dancer. Though the bard isn't here. The bard was Galoof, and Galoof is gone. And that's fine. There's one other town I need to visit. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else I need to go to, though. But there's this town here. Hey, it's Awoos! I haven't seen you in forever and a day. I already have Asuna, because I didn't skip it. Because that's an optional thing. That time of day where as soon as I start doing something, everyone wants to IM me, which is fine. It's about art. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to, because at least a Woo has a lot of health. So I feel like if nothing else, a Woo will survive. Let's see. Okay, I need to talk to the music box to get the song from here. That's right. Oh, have them float me? Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. I feel like I should be fine. But yeah, so I got myself a little USB adapter that I actually had in my work computer at work. I, went there and got it after a year of it sitting there not doing anything. So now the Super Nintendo controller I got for the Switch works on my PC. That's what I'm using now. But what's funny is, so the Switch Pro controller will figure out which player it is, but the Super Nintendo controller will continue to just have the lights go back and forth forever, even though it's functioning just fine. That's kind of funny, I guess, in a way. Unlike whatever just happened in the game that I wasn't paying attention to, where Stella dies, I guess. Oh yeah, luring air is a thing too. I guess that would also work to, confuse enemies if so desired. Everything's on sale. Except for the ethers, fuck you. You need ethers? Go to hell. It's right, you heard me, go to hell. Now I'm broke. Good thing I don't need any of that stuff. Wait, don't I have a ninja suit floating around? No, I have a Kenpoki. Yeah, exactly. That's right, it's shove it up your... What is the quote? Shove it up your something ass? I don't remember what the quote is exactly anymore. Oh no, I don't want to remember the time when Awoo almost died. I guess there's no, it's not fat and stinky ass, though. What? No, Xavian. I just don't remember. I haven't seen Big Bill's Hell in a while, so I don't remember what the quotes are anymore. No MP down. Oh, it's just ugly ass, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember what that word was. Well, while Awoo dies again, so update on the Braces adventure. It's been very interesting because I could never easily floss before. I'd have to kind of like saw my way between the teeth to get to, to get to where I actually needed to be to floss. And but now, like, I flossed just a few minutes ago before the stream because I did my final meal of the day, I guess. I brushed my teeth and stuff, and it just slid right down through the bottom teeth like nothing, no problems. It was so weird. Is there anywhere else I need to visit before I go to World 2? I don't think there is, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't care about Ramu, because I don't have summons anyway. I think I'm good. I think I might want to just make some money real quick. And otherwise, I think I'm good. Where is Forest of Wolves? Suspiciously wealthy wolves. Here we go. Dancer's a decent class. Their shtick is dancing. Ideally, she would have the main gouge, but... Hey, Quintry, thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, ideally she'd have the main gouge, but Galoof took that to World 2 with him and made me mad. Get a little bit of money back. Yeah, the person that just followed me. I'm thinking, so for a long time there, I didn't have alerts for followers, because I didn't want to, like, kind of scare away lurkers. And then, like, someone complained about me not having follow alerts, so I added follow alerts. But now I'm, like, starting to kind of lean back toward not having follow alerts again, and just having either, like, so, like, Oozworm added alert command to his Nightbot for that purpose, or like Author Blues has a like, hi, I'm a new person lurking here, channel rewards point, and then kind of just like that's that kind of thing. I'm kind of thinking of going back to not doing that. We'll see. That's a cute emote. And there's Xavian with his dab dance. Okay, that's enough money. I just need like a little bit. Alright, so I need to travel to... I think I've already talked to the two idiots, so I can just travel to any of these. Let's see. Maybe I haven't talked to them yet. Yeah, I mean, I could tell it was one of your friends. So this, by the way, Midas, this island is called Key Island. It is supposed to be a key. Now I want chat to tell me what else they think they see here. Yeah, Key Island. Hey Blur, how's it going? Definitely a key and not anything else at all. Yeah, definitely nothing loot there. Wait, are they here, or are they at the library, or where are those idiots hiding? Oh wait, I saved by a library, didn't I? I think I was about to go in there and talk to them, and I didn't actually go in there. Yeah, that's what happened. I need to go to that library. I mean, Midas is, you know, I mean, I'm dating Midas. I'm used to people's minds being in the gutter. But I mean, yeah, I guess I can see how it's a key. You know, if your mind is not warped in any way, then yeah, I could see seeing a key. Unfortunately, I am not innocent. I need to go to the right. Need to go in here and talk to those idiots. Yeah, it is no longer a key. Are they? Are they not here? Okay, okay, I must have already talked to them then, so they have gone somewhere. I've lost. This is what happens when I ended the stream without going to World 2 first, which is what I should have done. Okay, so I need to go to the first meteor then. Which will be over down here somewhere. Here you are. Yep, there's the chocobo. Quay! And what's the chocobo doing here? Oh, how could this happen? Awoo! Stay back, it's dangerous. Oh! Oh, is there? I mean, I knew I had to go to the meteors, I just lost track of what I was doing. What are you on about? Another world? Yep, nod, yep, so that's your plan. Yep, Soon, World 2, it's true. Ah yes, Greg. Everyone's favorite Greg. I can't believe you can skip fighting him in Ed's tower and not get to like deal with like see him in the void. Such a sad thing. All right, where's the second one? I didn't pay attention to which one they said they were going to. I think I need to go over here actually. Yeah, here we are. Secret dragon. Who knew it was there? Hello. Did you know that guy has 50% magic resistance? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Enjoy ice. What do you got in your hands? Nothing I care about. Frost Rod, let's go. Okay. I'm just gonna let the Frost Rod happen again. Frost Rod. The way you beat bombs. Or Purobolos, as these things are called. Arise, 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 arise. And they're gone. So the idea there is if you don't kill them all at the same time, they will res each other forever. Which is, bad. To put it lightly. Terrible. Yeah, I had because last year was my Oops All Melee team. They do it too many times. Even if it's just twice or 3 times, that's too many times. But yeah, they, yeah, last year was Oops All Melee, so like the only way I had to deal with them I think was scrolls, which wasn't great. Gadzooks! A den of monsters. Terrible. What could be in here? There's a fella. I don't remember what this guy's weak to, but here he is, it's Titan. Let's dance for him. Can I confuse him? I feel like the answer is no. can protect us, though. Stop doing Tempting Tango. Okay, so... Titan. Oh my god, Lena, I'm gonna kick your ass. Alright. You're weak to fire. Eh. Yeah, I'll just have him cure, I guess. Do sword dance, Lena, you know you wanna. Or not. Apparently, she just wants to do Tempting Tango all day. You weak to anything in particular? I don't know if he is. Nice. Don't have anything for him to do. Oh, he has a flail. Lena. Not quite. Where's... Gonna hold this and use it for magic purposes. To do extra damage. He will do an attack at the end when he's gonna die, but I don't think it's gonna be too dangerous for us. Maybe Lena will steal all of his MP and he can't do shit. You're excited for my bard to be back? Well, I don't need to heal Lena. Ooh. Oof. Okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty strong, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, Lena, whatever. Oh, good. Hooray, hooray! Lena's dead, hooray! Lena's hobby is being poisoned and dying, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Lena does have, like, the worst luck in this run, huh? Like, she's nothing to sneeze at as far as her damage output is concerned. She's just, like, doesn't like being alive. Has infinity to animals but doesn't speak to them. Time to save them from... I don't remember what this boss is, actually. Oh, a manticore. Hello. Aqua Breath. Aqua Farm. Are you weak to light, to ice? Nope. No, don't attack. Definitely not a chimera, it's a manticore. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna have to... I need a fear away element this week too, because I don't know offhand. Alright, is it weak to fire? Oh, that does damage, so maybe. That's okay, we can just spam cure spells. We've got the power. Why don't you act? Red mages. Very powerful. Except not, at all. But we can pretend. I don't think Protect did anything. I need Shell, and I don't have Shell. Sword Dance! Amazing! It happened! Finally! Who knew we could get a Sword Dance out of this... out of Lena, out of this idiot. Out of this fool. We'll never see Sword Dance again. Oh, never mind. Just make me a liar, Lena. Keep making me a liar. Please. Make me a liar all the time. That was Klaus. Take a look at this map. We're going to say they converge there even though I don't really agree. The angle's kind of weird. I mean, I guess they do, but the angle's kind of weird. Alright, time. What? What was not Klaus? What are you talking about, Midas? Are we excited for tents? It's time for tents. Time to get many tents. I need to go to the bird. Oh, that's actually Bahamut, apparently. Around here somewhere. We'll wander blindly until I find it. I think I passed it. Fine, I'll look at a map. Where am I? I completely passed it. Alright. I'm excited. I'm not doing his joke, but I am also excited for that. Time to jump into the hole. Which is going to launch us into space, I guess. Farewell, Chancellor, I think we met you once. Did you remember Ferris was a pirate? Boku's gonna get a girlfriend. Oh no, we're in there. Ah! It's fine. Humans can easily survive space travel without any assistance. Unassisted, that is the word I wanted. It's true, I have seen Ryoshi's ass. This is Gallows World, it's so tiny. I said Yoshi's ass. Why would I say I've seen my own ass? That doesn't make sense. Wow. Yeah, he could have. Anyway, yeah, we're here to farm tents for a while. Oh, you still have that on. I said you like my name and Yoshi's name sound nothing alike. I don't know how you misheard it, Midas. If your clip feature doesn't work, just refresh. That will fix it. I have a timer on the quote because someone was abusing it by spamming it constantly, so there's like a 5-minute timer on it now. Oh, good. I've silenced the idiot. And I've also made it old and dead. Yeah, there's a 5-minute timer on quotes. People were just like there's a few people who were just like doing it every 2 seconds. Can we put up a tent and rest for a while? No. Does that kill you? No, it doesn't. That does, though. I'll probably get up to like 30 tents. Because tents are expensive. I don't know, Xavian. Man, these back attacks. Oof. Jeez. Why are these people so powerful? Yeah, I don't remember because last year when I was here it was oops all melee and I just one-shot it with a sword all the time. But I didn't remember that he actually hits hard. On this island that I guess is a goblin face or something? I don't know what this is. A dog face. Rejax face. None of the clips should be gone. They should always be around. I don't delete clips. No, I'm not going to rest. Shut up. The terrible altered sprite for Link to the Past that I'm making is well on its way. Marop Rose 2. You're still alive? How dare you, I was drinking water. Oh yeah, I should show you more of a blur. The new and improved version. Man, these back attacks. Okay, 20 tents. A little bit more. No. It really... Because to get off this island you have to use a tent. That's why, one, the enemies give you tents, and two, they keep complaining that we should use a tent. Well, you don't think Awoo can handle the tent fight by himself? You're probably right. You're probably right. Preemptive strike. I like how I'm just like what's faster? Is it grinding money and buying tents, or just doing this? Like, that's the question. That's the real question. Hey, I'm starving you. Alright. Oh, you're done. At 31 tents, I will stop, because I'll use the 31st tent. I've silenced him. Oh hey, we gained a job level. Now Lena can dance whenever she wants to. She can leave her friends behind. Because her friends can't dance. Until they become dancers. One more to go. No. Stop. I shall not. You can't make me. Make sure we camp on the swampland down there just for extra fun. Good camp in a nice woods and a nice field. There's a swamp down there. Let's camp in there. Okay. Right, camp. And sleep. Awoos is dead. Or laughing. Can't tell. Could be standing or lying down. They look the same. Do you remember Mother? Ha 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 ha! Oh no! Awoo, monster! That's his alarm sound. Dang, the one grabbed both of them. Tough. Can't believe I'm gonna get my ass kicked by an abductor with this guy alone. Oh, and I've got a solution for that. Time to confuse. Hurt yourself instead of me. I should put red magic on Awoo at some point. That'd probably be a good idea. You, don't do anything there? Can I make you small? Nope. Check you out. How much HP you got? Level 22, get out of here. Confused! It doesn't do anything when it's confused, that's kind of interesting. This is gonna take a while. I probably should have switched this class. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I should definitely do that. It'll be fine. I don't think it can hurt him. It's just it's gonna be like Carl a boss all over again, where it's 4 white mages that can't fucking kill. Oh, that's not cool. Listen. Stop that. Okay, it misses sometimes. I've got magic evade. 50% magic evade. Did you know? I retweeted a clip from Oozworm's stream yesterday on my Twitter earlier today. If you want to know the context of that. Yeah, but who wants to lose a fight? I'm not no loser. It'll die eventually. But I've got a flail for. found it interesting that it doesn't do anything if it's confused though. Like, why doesn't it use Hurricane on itself or something? Can't kill me. How often do you get confused, Dobler? Oh no, the hurricane returns. Man, do the big hits, come on. No! Enough of your hurricane nonsense. Get out of here. There we go, that's the big hits. Oh my god, please stop. The lower his health gets, the more often he uses Hurricane. He's gotta be getting close. I think he only had 1500, I said. I'm surprised I'm hitting as often. Well, thank you. I need to not ever comment on their battle performance because they always do the opposite despite me. I'm surprised I'm hitting all the time. Miss, miss, miss. Why won't you ever do sword dance? Fine, I'll do it 3 times in a row. There we go. See, I got ether out of that. Come on, that's the penalty to losing. You don't get ether. What's in this chest? What could it be? Should I open the chest? What does chat think? Or should I hide in the woods forever? Never be seen again. Where am I? Who knows? Ah, gas. You do get confused often. Moi. Ha. Ha. Welcome to my castle. It's Ed. Big bridge. It's called Big Bridge because the bridge is big. We have brought the projecting orb. Somehow this orb projects. Oh, woo, look up in the sky, there's a moon, maybe, I don't know. A bird? No, wait, it's our reflections. I don't know how this orb projects into the sky, but it does. Oh, woo. I'm going to drop this controller at some point because I never had a wireless controller before that's like small like this for PC especially. So I'm like flipping it around in my hands when a cutscene's going on. I'm just going to like send it flying across the room at some point by accident. Hells bells! That was a very bad attempt at AC/DC. Time for Bard Galoof to save the day. Awoo! And the others. The Windrake in its bow tie. So there's a World 1 Windrake and a World 2 Windrake, and I don't remember if something happens to either of them in particular. But they're both like the last Windrake somehow. Okay, he forcibly opens the chest. I was about to be like, what happens if I never get that chest? Awoo! You like saying his name a lot here. This is not the right way. Time for the Bard with that main gal she stole. Jackass. He doesn't care about being spotted by the guys behind that fence. But if you're the other fools, they're like, oh no, we can't get seen by this. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh my. Time for Greg. Take this. Ow. Rah. Ow. Boy, this guy hurts pretty bad. Brian Johnson. Is Brian Johnson the AC/DC guy? Whose name I don't remember at all. There we go. Now the battle's under control. I feel like I did read it out loud from your message, it's true. Your message contained a name, and I read it. Now we're getting all those blocks. Are you happy the Bard's back, Scruffo? This is the moment you were waiting for. Ow. You hurt too much, Greg. Get out of here. I don't know why, but like this layouts remind me of like this. I was watching a stream where they were looking at weird houses that had been for sale, and one of them was like this underground bunker that was dressed up to look like a town for some reason. Goodbye, Greg. Have there and a Yiffy. Blow this pop stand. If you blow a pop stand too much, you get a pop stand. I don't know. Well, that thing's confused now. Will it do anything? Shell Bear. No, it wasn't Resident Evil Extinction. It was on Zillow. Let's see, so you've got the Mage Masher. Guess you can have the main Gauche. You can have the main Mage Masher. No one's maxed out any of their jobs yet. That's kind of surprising. I feel like Awoos should be getting close though. And I'll make him a red mage maybe. Jitterbug. My armor is terrible. Like, everyone's armor is just bad. Hey, some potions. You see, they want to hide from these guys for some reason. Whoa, better not let them see me. Boing, 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 boing. This is how I sneak past stuff. Yeah. Rub my face against the floor and bounce. Nice. Welcome back with your hot dogs. Welcome to World 2. It's swampy. It's got devilfish. What's the good kind of hot dog? Like a beef frank or what? I feel like I might wait to thunder. Wow, Midas. Digestive acid. Gross. Why wouldn't I invite you here? Yeah, I mean, is that a problem? Who's having the problem here, Midas? That's the question. Also, I was going to do something, you've distracted me, now I don't know what I was going to do. Alright, I need to remind myself what the songs do. Okay, so Mighty March is regen, that's stop, that's confuse, okay. Dang. Wait, not yet. Now it's time for Big Bridge. Time for the good music. Best music in the game. Ow. A very big bridge. Also, cats with wings. Always amuses me. It's a good song. I need to get myself a new piano. I haven't had one since I moved out from my parents. Gilgamesh, it's Greg. Greg has returned. Who's been waiting behind this door the whole time? Me, yeah. Just waiting. Ready to go. It hits everyone when I tell it to hit everyone. You'll dance again. Nah, that's just how it looks. Oops, I didn't mean to use Kira, I was trying to use Protect. Stop doing mystery bolts. Bards get a special weapon, don't they? I don't remember what it is though. Come on. Oh my god. Ow. Good job. Come on, sword dance. There we go. Hell yeah, there's the damage. That works too, I guess. Are you weak to any element, or are you just an asshole? They're all kind of the same. Hey, yeah, sword dance. I suppose I'm misjudged. Time for him to spam himself with buffs. Not! Huh? Gilgamesh, very funny man. Nightbot, what is wrong with you? I don't understand what that happens. They're supposed to happen 10 minutes apart, those two messages, and I don't know why they don't. Like, I've checked it so many times, and it just keeps not happening 10 minutes apart. Stop jumping. I think you're a Dragoon. Oh my god, stop. Nightbot's a rebel, as usual. I feel like this should be a really strong team, but I feel like it's, as the way I'm playing it, is not a strong team. And I think it's Lena's fault. I think all this mystery waltzing is causing the problems. Oh yeah, you do. We were gonna play that last weekend, or the weekend before, or the weekend before that, I don't remember. Some weekend. Come on, Lena, damn it. Oh. Not cool. Fair stab MP. It's all your fault, Lena. Oh, there's a chivalry too now. I know you love your chivalry. Good job, idiot. Now you're old, ha ha ha! How's it feel to be old? Ow. Now you're old again! Man, this battle's taking a while. Not doing any damage anymore though, because he's old. Oh yeah, 28 damage, nice. It's the real numbers. Gilgamesh's got the numbers going. How much does jump do now? Oh, jump still hurts. Oh, really? Goodness gracious. I left my oven on. See you later. He doesn't even give anything when you beat him. He just gives the knowledge that you have defeated him. We're almost through this bridge. A big bridge. It's Cryle. The barrier, look out! The orb, it's expanding. Oh no. What happens when an orb expands too fast? You get blown away. Where do you go? Where are we? We're somewhere far away. The back of beyond. Fear the orb is true. How long has passed though that it's like, oh, it's good to see you again? It's like, you left like 10 minutes ago. Yes, now World 2 begins in earnest. I feel like I should swap Ferris and Awoos' job for the moment, because Ferris isn't going to get double cast for a very long time. And Awoo needs some attack magic going on. Coral! There is White Mage, there you are. Never wants to give the Elven Mantle to people even though it's the best item for them. Okay, that looks good. Flying pigs. Oh. Okay. How about Blizzard? Bridget, are you here? Do you know, if you're here, do you know if Dance does full damage from back row? Man, these things are still alive. There we go. One down, at least. I guess Bridget's not here anymore for the moment. Map. Somehow I have a map of World 2. Matt, it's amazing how that happens. Yeah, those spells aren't super keeping up anymore. Or dance. Hey, it's the best damage that Ferris is, whoever's the White Mage has got going on until they get holy, but otherwise, like, the magic's barely keeping up. I guess when they're tempted, they just... Okay, there we go. Now it's hit itself. That took a while. Hey, I got my ether back. Is it? Oh my god, I don't want to deal with this. Too many pigs. No. There's a town around here. Where am I heading? To the right more. Yeah, the pigs are obnoxious. Oh man, look at all them. Look at all these fellas. So many fellas. Maybe Galuf should be in the back row. I don't know what he would really do in the front row, besides die, apparently. Man, get out of here. Oh my god. What do you use transfusion on? He's still singing, even though he's dead. Please stop attacking so I can heal Galuf. Okay. I like that he can sing in his death, though. That's cool. Very, talented. I don't know what transfusion actually does. Because I don't think it heals them, because it doesn't seem to be helping unless they all healed like the one guy wasn't attacking. I guess they were. My god, please stop dying. Everyone's leveling. A town. We've made it. Hello. Well, I'll be. We haven't had a visitor in 800 years. I don't know if anyone can use any of these spells. I think white magic might be the only things I can use now. I don't think I can use any of the new black magic spells. Yeah, I've got all the black magic I'm allowed to use. So, white magic's the only magic that matters now. This is the weapon store. In case you didn't notice. Leap blade. Man, everything here's real expensive. Here you can have... Might actually give her Elven Mantle and main... Nah, it doesn't make sense. Wanna guess what store this guy runs? The armor store! A wizard's Haggot. Man, I need money. A pub to play music in. Just kidding. A pub to play music in. In the secret piano room. Yeah, piano skills leveled up. Yes, there are tons of monsters outside the town, I know. Trust me. I can't wait to break the werewolves again when I get to them. Goodbye, Galoof. Yes, I meant making them walk into strange locations because I did that last year. You know, the werewolves. The famed Regal Brew. Oh, woo. If only we hadn't butted in. Oh, woo. Oh, woo. So many $350 fines being issued in this town. Anything else here? Like, I need money, but I also don't really want to fight any of the things that are outside this town. I guess maybe I'm underleveled because the enemies are like about my level at this point, so I'm probably in need of some leveling here. Could really equip him with a Thunder Rod so he does more damage with this. Where is my Thunder Rod? White Mage should have a pretty good magic stat, but I think Summoner's one that has the best one, if I remember right. Everything should be about dead. No, not the transfusion. You're ruining everything. Oh my god. Hey, finally. I feel like it's not too long before I get the items that makes her better with doing sword dance. But I don't remember when exactly that happens. I'm going to do Twin Tower, or Fork Tower, because I need Holy. Hey, Scruffo. It's true, you returned the Fest. Where I attempt to make some money because I'm broke. And also levels that I probably should have gotten before, but I didn't think about it. Before Galoof left. Stop that. Stop these transfusions. Nice. I feel like I had a lot better luck with the blocks last year. Got 5,000 smackers, that might be enough to get a piece of armor or two. I'm gonna grab one Gaia gear and a wizard hat. Okay, you're the only one that can wear the green beret, so I guess you get to keep that. And you get the Gaia gear. Yeah. That sounds about right. I think there was a weapon over here, but it was extremely too expensive. Yeah, the sleep blade. I'm not gonna worry about that. Where was that in? $40 gil. Man. Expensive. Anything else in here? Never bother with a town like this. Bah, Flossie. Who names a sheep Flossie? What kind of name is Flossie? Here's this place that I shouldn't enter yet. Let's go in. I don't remember if there's anything in there right now or not. Doesn't really matter until World 3. Okay, you can come up here, but I don't think you can actually do anything yet. Yeah, maybe. Jumping Jehoshaphat! I don't know if that's spelled right. Maybe it's spelled right. I've never seen it written except in this game. But they're only legend, but they're actually in this giant castle you could see from anywhere. They're all stone. a bunch of crap. Okay, so I probably want... What do I want? Not a whole lot I want here. I don't know if the guy I have can use the Sage's Staff. Might be able to use the Magus Rod though. Apollo's Harp. Can't use the Bell. Probably use Excalibur. Assassin's Dagger doesn't really matter because I'm going to be getting the Chicken Knife. Yeah. I'll be able to unlock more than the amount of weapons I need since I'll be doing Fork Tower. Here, the Hoofs of Fat. Shield Dragon, oh no. Please run away from the Shield Dragon. Please run away from the Shield Dragon. Wait, who's a zombie? Is anyone a zombie? No, no one's a zombie. Hey B, how's it going? Please run away from the Shield Dragon, you jerks. Is it a zombie? Can I just, like, use this on it? It reflected it. Okay. Interesting. So I need to cast Reflect on myself and then use it, but I don't have Reflect. Oh no, what? I'm dead. Yeah, for some reason it wouldn't run from that stupid Shield Dragon. I think I need to go left here. No, I need to go right. There was no reason to go into that castle anyway. Ezu Beast. Goodbye. Kusa Beast. Alright, time for Moogles. Goodbye, Moogle. Good job, idiot. Let's help it. Okay. You still have the Thunder Rod on, right? Yeah, you do. Ah, the currents. Eight arms. Moogles are weird. And they're extremely dumb in some of the games. They're probably the most tolerable in 9. Sabian with his dab dance. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I never played that, of course. Fine. Set up. Jeez. I have to. Oh no! Oh god. Didn't know it had Vampire. That's a terrible ability for it to have. Yeah, we have Rays. I mean, there's not much I can do to get more HP numbers, though. I'm just in a part of the game where my party's going to struggle, that's all. It's not a very strong party, so... Like, I basically only have one class that's actually good. Money. Why didn't you target all of them, asshole? Good XP here, though. I think there was something in that other location that I didn't go to, but too late for that now. I don't think it's anything important. I guess I need to just like put everyone in the back row at this point. Full back row party. I don't know if I don't know if Sword Dance works from the back row, but no one can really exist on the front row at this point. Oh my god. How many blood slimes? It's a very dangerous fight that's right here, by the way, because of this. Because they all have vampire, yeah. So if they're not dead, they will kill us. Sword Dance. Because the way vampire works is you take however much HP you need to become full HP. Like that's it. That's the whole thing. So if you have 800 HP total and you're at 1 HP, then you just do 799 damage. The correct way? No, I went backwards. My god, can we just stop? Lesser Lopros, get out of here. Goofy wyvern thing. Be careful, Mr. Moogle. Can I use raise on you? No. I use a Phoenix down on you. Yes. We got rid of the skeleton dinosaur. The Moogles look like they have really bad posture from the side. We saw all of that from inside this cave. It's fine. There's not really any particular reason you can't just cross the sands, as far as I know. Like maybe there's a strong battle here, I don't know. Oh yeah. Can't escape! Ow. It's fine, don't worry. Hey, Jitterbug healed her, it's fine. Haha. I've confused you. We have a few more pubs. I've got a good chunk of them now. Oh man, it didn't fix itself by doing that. I do forget that I have a very powerful skill in Confuse, which, you know, confuses the enemy. I should make use of that more often. I wonder how much HP this thing has. Let's find out. With the most useful spell in the game. Wow, it's got a lot. Confused. We're gonna be here a while. If it just keeps doing that, it'll never break itself out of being confused, though. don't really have anything to do. I don't want you to attack. Yeah, I can't run, but it can't attack. So, it's just it's gonna die eventually. I hope I get, like, good numbers out of it dying. Oh dear. I woke up. It's fine. Oh no, I woke up. Confuse. There you are. It failed. Confuse. It failed. There we go. Fine again. I feel like nobody's dressed properly for this desert, except maybe Ferris. I mean, I don't know, are they, Midas? Boy, is this thing gonna die today? How much health do you have left? Get in there. What do I get for taking a shortcut? Should be about dead. Don't do Tempting Tango again. It's already tempted. Stop that! I want you to steal MP back. Or kill it, one of the two. I don't care which. Pick one. There we go. That's not gonna work. Please, Lena. There are other skills than Tempting Tango. Thousand smackers, nice. And a power drink. Okay, I'm going to stay out of the sand going forward. Because I don't think I could do another one of those fights. I don't think I have enough MP for that. Around here somewhere. Where was it? Wasn't it? There it is. Hello, everyone run away! Ah! Ah! Hello. Time to loot. Money. Dancing dagger. I think that's one of the items that makes her a bit better. A Moogle fursuit. Let's wear it. Another elven mantle, hell yeah. Guess that's for her. And she has so little HP, I wish I could do something about that. I think that was the only other things to get here. I think I've got everything now. Now it's just them all running around. Hello. What's it doing? It's communicating telepathically. The unexplainability of Kryl. What's going on? Moogles can all teleport telepathically, apparently. Says he can go, but only once. Eat shit, Moogle. Where is the Moogle's force? It's right below you. At the nose, what does that mean? That's not where I entered it earlier. That also makes no sense. They have that weird wiggle dance. They're so excited. Back to the castle. Let's go. I would like to. With the bow tie dragon. Myas, what would you look like with a bow tie? I bet you'd look goofy. Wow, bro. I'm bro now. I mean, is there anyone you wouldn't hug, Xavian? Hello. You never said anything about being a king. A surprise and a half. I think I react to that every year. Oh, what is it? What does that even mean? Like, I remember hearing that phrase when I was a kid, mind your P's and Q's, but what does that mean? What does mind your P's and Q's mean? What are the P's and Q's? Learn teleport. Who can use teleport? Is that a time mage spell, probably? I feel like it's a time mage, yeah. That's a useful spell, so I can't have it, of course. Po. Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know. We need some grass. No one who's entered has ever returned. Yeah, but like, what is the P and what is the Q? Is what I mean. Like, what do those letters stand for in this situation? Awoo! Like, why are they P's and Q's as opposed to anything else? Oh, it's that old, huh? That's interesting. Ah, yes. Basement. I have... There's a spell for dealing with stone. I think. I don't remember who gets that spell. I mean, I can also just buy a bunch of... I can just buy endless gold needles too, that'll do the job, but... What, because they're too drunk to say P and Q? Oh, pints and quarts, okay. I guess I'll accept that. So I've got some money now. Try to everybody to have some good things. Got nothing I don't have already. Oh, break I think is what it is. Yeah, damn it. Why is that a black magic spell I can't have? Why is it a level 4 black magic spell? Stupid red mages. It's true. Angel robe. What's that? Apparently nobody. Hello. Oh, welcome. Come right in. Ha 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 ha, I'm a shopkeeper. Ha ha ha. Damn. Destroyed. Hey, a harp. It does confusion, but then I lose the main gouge. He can't use the main gouge. Oh, wait, I don't need a dancing dagger on her. He already has dance. I'll put it on him. No, I'll give him the harp. I'll give her the main gouge again. I don't know, the dancing dagger does so much damage though. But like, it does dance on its own. Whatever. I don't know what to do. Too many choices for a crappy party that I don't like. Party makes me sad. But yeah, the big thing is to go down here and you can fight these fellas, which last year I think I had a... Did I have a black mage last year, or was that some... no, that was the non-Fiesta run I did, where I had a black mage. Hey Crafty, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, it's just a painful party. But yeah, this is where the main AVP grind happens, and some good money grind too. What? Stop it! What are you doing? Oh, thanks for stopping by and saying hi, Crafty. I should have a new message from Nightbot that's like, tell your friends about this. Tell your friends about Squishy One. Because for those who don't know, that links back to this stream. so much slower when you don't have break as a spell. ABP. But yeah, it's a good way to get points for things and stuff. You're not who I want. You're the fellow I want. Gold needles. Let's get a lot of them. Yeah, baby. Hey, you ought to be getting close. Have you given me your YAML yet, B? You should do that. What do you mean you know what to do with it? You send it to me is what you do with it. Bastard Bard. That didn't take long. And that's what you do, you configure the settings you want for your randomizer and then you give me the YAML. This time I won't shuffle bosses and enemies, I think. Because that's been kind of a nightmare last few times. I think I will just have a vanilla randomizer. I keep meaning to pay attention to how much XP they're giving, or if they're just giving AVP. I mean, you haven't really done randomizers, B. You shouldn't, like, shuffle enemies or anything, I would say. Because that adds a lot of difficulty. Like, I do it because, like, I'm kind of at the point where the vanilla ones are too easy. But they also are, you know, it's also just a huge pain when you do, yeah. When you do randomize them. Damn, I got destroyed. Can't believe it. No, so you'll have to inject your character into the ROM when when it's time for that, using the modifier program. That's also how you can like remove the flashing and stuff. I usually use that to randomize all like the HUD colors and everything too, just to make it look extra ridiculous. And then you get the Ice Palace that's like a bright red color, a bright pink color, just for fun. But yeah, the YAML's not like the actual randomizer ROM. It's just a set of instructions for when I create the multi-world. grinding's ABP here, but what I really need to do is find a good spot to grind XP, because these guys need levels. They need levels bad. And I squandered the World 1 grinding location by not using it. Man, they're refunding my gold needles. Very nice of them. Back attack! Oh man. We're fine. I got scared by the back attack, but everything's fine actually. Big group. We left all this art down here anyway. That's always the question. I think I ask that every year too. That's really delayed, Xavian, because not only was she dead, but she's alive again. Oh, no, we have an answer. It's Scruffo. Scruffo just said he left all the art down here. Alright. Good. Let's get Ferris to White Mage 4. Yes, is the premier location for Awoos grinding. Oh, white level 5. I stand corrected. That happens. But yeah, I think I'll call it there. It's been a couple hours on. You know, I can't go too late on weekdays. But I appreciate everyone coming by. I hope, yeah, thanks for the follows. Thanks for hanging out. Hope y'all had a great time.